Hello and welcome to a new series I am starting on my channel called Storytime. I have tons of stories from when I was little, but I need to figure out which one. And I just thought of it, and we're gonna call it The Classroom Incident. Very ominous. Now, this takes place when I was in the second grade. My second grade classroom was right next to the library. And across from our second grade classroom was my old first grade classroom, and right next to my old first grade classroom was the bathroom. Now, my first grade classroom had been recently transformed into a 504 program room. If you don't know what 504 program is, it was basically a special school program for kids with special needs. We were going on a bathroom break. After I'd gone to the bathroom, I walked out and saw my old first grade classroom had all this cool stuff in it. I think this was around Halloween. And the line where the floor of the hallway and the floor of the room merged, that perfect line, I was standing on that line and then leaned into the classroom completely. Like I was hanging off the door by my arm. And I remember I looked in there, took a quick, it was like literally 2 seconds. I literally leaned in, ooh, looked around, and then leaned back out. And as I was walking, some little girl, but she said, ooh, I'm telling on you, and ran off to the classroom. I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? And I'm just sitting there. As I walk back to the classroom, then my teacher, whose name was Miss Pruitt. I hated her. She was awful. We went to the principal's office, and they went and checked the recording. The angle the camera was at, the door was like right here, and the camera was about 20 feet behind the door across the hall. So the camera was placed about right above the door of my second grade class, and it was at the perfect angle of the camera that when I leaned in, it looked like I completely disappeared. I was completely off the camera. So they said, boom, you went inside. And I said, no, it was just the angle. 8-year-old me could call this was bullshit. And I got like 3 days of ISS for that. Anyways, that's it. I got detention. And I'm still pissed off about that to this day. One, Pruitt, because I've always hated you. And whoever that little girl was who tattled on me. Like, I literally wanted to go over there and gouge her eyes out like I'm Gonzo taking Shisui's eyes. Just yoink. But my chair just creaked. Here, listen to it.
Alright, I get it!
Point was, it was extremely stupid. My parents were there, and they even called bullshit, but they didn't. When we got first episode of Storytime complete, and I will see y'all around maybe next week when I'll post another one.